What's going on, everyone? Jack here from Half Chrome, and this is the HGLRC new VRX. And this guy has the Artisan ArtLink cap system inside. What that means is you now have another option that is compatible with BETAFPV's system for HD video. This thing is $150, and with the HDMI out, you can then attach it to really any set of goggles that has an HDMI in. And like I said, it is compatible with BETAFPV system. A lot of people didn't like these giant boxy goggles, but they did like this drone, and I can't blame them. I really like this drone, and I also am not a huge fan of these goggles. They're fine, they're just a little bulky. Since I have a nice pair of slim goggles, I'd much rather use these. Now with this VRX, I can actually attach these to my HDZero goggles or any other goggles that have an HDMI in and view pretty solid HD video. Okay, so I just wanted to show you, I've got my VRX connected here to my curved monitor. Probably looks a little strange in the video here, but it works, right? This is the P1 here connected to the HGLRC, and yeah, you got the telemetry going along the bottom. You can see it's recording, but it is recording on the SD card here on the unit, and it's just connected right here, you can see, via HDMI. So that's the deal we got going on here. Let's take a look at the menu, right? So you got your different channels, you got your settings, you can change some of the display settings, not a whole lot going on here. Cord settings, you can set it to auto record, record on loop, format your card. Different device settings, resolution, let's see, what do we got? 720, 540, 1080. Bitrate, we got 8, 16, 24. Mode standard or race. Camera settings. You've got, you may want to turn the sharpness down. 3D DNR, not sure what that is exactly. Okay, ratio. And system here, this is where you have to do all of the firmware upgrades. Basically, you download them to the SD card here. In order to get this to work with my P1, I had to update the firmware on both of these things. So just kind of note, you're going to have to do that. And if you have the HGLRC with the HGLRC VTX, you have to update them both to 2.0 at the same time. Otherwise, they won't communicate with each other. So this ecosystem is evolving. It does still, of course, need a little bit of work. And as you can see here, HGLRC also has their own VTX that will work with this new system. But before I go any deeper, there are definitely some things you need to know. Out of the box, none of this stuff is compatible. You have to do some firmware updates, and they're not terribly difficult. But to get this BETAFPV onto the HGLRC system, you have to update via these goggles. So if you don't have these goggles, and you get a P1 that has old firmware, you can't fix that. Now, BETAFPV is going to be shipping their newer models with the updated V2 software, but they did produce a batch with the older firmware, and you might get those. So you definitely need to clarify which version you're getting. So in order to get this to work with this, I had to update the firmware on my drone. I also had to update the firmware on my VRX. Out of the box, these two things work together, but once I updated this, I had to again update my VTX to the new firmware on my VRX to get it working. So I think in time, this stuff will kind of get sorted out, but as it stands, it's still kind of a work in progress. Now, to be totally fair, this is not the production model of this VRX. They sent this is an early production version. You can see this is 3D printed, and I've sent them some comments and things that I think they should probably update. One of them being ship with the newest firmware. But other things that you need to kind of note, you can see this is a full-sized HDMI out. Most goggles that have an HDMI in, this is actually an HDMI mini. I did get 2 HDMI cables with this. One was a standard HDMI to standard HDMI. The other was HDMI standard to HDMI micro, which doesn't work. So I let them know that was kind of an odd decision. You can also see these are left-hand circular polarized antennas, something just to note. My VRX did ship with gigantic honking antennas. I actually swapped them out for these linear antennas because of size and weight. Now the VTX coming from HGLRC is really no different than the VTX that you're going to get with BETAFPV. It does have 2 antennas, but actually in my testing it didn't perform any better. It actually, if you ask me, was a little bit worse. I'm not a big fan of this 3D mount that they have holding the camera that it shipped with. Actually it fits nice in this Pico, but it kind of got in the way of the field of view. So these things, they're getting better. It's nice to have more options. It's nice the companies are working together, and there will be more. We already know that SkyZone is working with Artisan and the ArtLink system, as is TJRC, and StartRC also has some of that stuff going on, but not compatible. Cadic's not compatible. So this is kind of in the infancy stages still, but we're making progress, and it's nice to have some other options that are compatible with each other. Mads Tech has some great information on his website, so I'll throw a link to that down below. And yeah, I'll continue to test this stuff and keep you updated. Hope this was helpful. Good luck, everybody, and happy flying.